Everyone, and welcome to today. I am going to be sharing how to use our hybrid embossing folder and die. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, so I thought I'd come on and do a short little video for you today and just run through a few things that you can do with this. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to turn you down to my workbench and hopefully you can see everything because I'm over on a different setting today. Over on my bench, hopefully you can see what I'm doing over here. So I'm just going to check whether I need more lighting. Is that better? Probably. Okay. So I'm using the Early Espresso ink and I'm going to be using my brayer to go over the words on my embossing folder. Now, if you don't want to use or add colour and you just want them plain and you just want to use it as a background, let's do that first so we don't get the ink on. You're going to need plate number 1. You're going to need to pop your cardstock in. So I have got my card and it's already folded here. So I'm just going to work out which way I want this so it's up the right way. That way. So that needs to come into the folder if you're into the middle there, if I want to have just the hello and the celebrate and happy days and use and the thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to come up into that section there. Hopefully I've got most of that. Fold side through. Okay, and then bring your number 4 plate. So you're just using your base plate, number 1, and your number 4. Yeah, mine squeaks a little bit. It's had a lot of work and it's saying to me, I'm tired. So I have got that now imprinted on 2 pieces of card, so I can cut this up and I can use them on card fronts. Okay, so or you can even leave it like that and put a small piece over here and have this on the backing as well. Okay, so you can just put a piece across the hello where they can write, or across the hello and the with sympathy. So I hope you can see how that turned out. It turned out really, really lovely. Okay, so that's one. If you just want to use it as an embossing for a background. When you're working on your embossing folder and you want to add your ink, you need to do it to the side that's got this little Stampin'Up logo. Okay, so I'm going to add my brayer. I found that the brayer is the easiest way to do it, and I'm just going to keep on lifting my brayer and going across and lifting and going across. Okay, and I'm just going to keep on doing that and rolling right across my brayer because I want the full length of it, and I'm just going to keep coming back. Now I do have noticed that these brayers take a little bit longer to get all the ink on it, and if you just go backwards and forwards in a small spot, you're only going to do it in a tiny little spot. So make sure that you lift it each time, and it takes a couple of minutes to just get your brayer how you want it. Once you've got it how you want it, you're going to just come over your embossing pad. Now it doesn't matter if it gets, turn it around that way. We want it, the handles going, I'll show that in just 1 minute. Doesn't matter if you get a little bit on the pieces here. You want to make sure these little handles are facing upwards. If you face them down, you can't brayer because that's the stand for it to stand on like that. Okay, so it's to stand down like that. So once you've got your ink on here, and it looks a bit messy with these bits, you don't need to wipe those bits off, okay? You just need to then grab your paper or cardstock. If you want to put it in seam first, you'll need to cut it. Oh, guess what I forgot? We need to actually come through with this one and put the blade down now. Okay, so the blade won't move now. Okay, so first we did the ink. Now we've done the die cut. I'm going to use the reverse side of this, the clean side. And I'm going to place this down over the top, then close my embossing folder. We're going to flip it around. Now you can trim this off if you want to go seam first, but if you want to go to the seam to the side, that's fine, but just don't have it up against your machine. Okay, so make sure it's away from the machine. And then come in with number 4. Okay, so just pop that in and then wind that through. So you can sort of see now that that's gone through, and we have now got all our words with some ink on them, which are really, really pretty. So you can do any colour ink you want. I've just got to get this out. You can do any colour ink you want. The best way to clean your embossing folder is, if you're going to be doing quite a lot of work, you can use a chamois. Otherwise, just run it under cold water and dry it off with some paper towel. Don't use something that's got lint or fluff on it. Okay, so you can sort of see that you've got now a beautiful range of words that you can use. And I'm just going to bend my camera down, hopefully, so you can sort of see that. That's how easy it is. And then if you do them plain, you can use your blends to colour them the same as I have here for this particular card. If you'd like to know how to make this card, jump over onto Teresa Brown Stamping over on my Facebook page. If you have any messages or any questions, please don't hesitate to private message me and I'll get back to you. Thank you for joining me today for our short little video on tips and gold nuggets on how to use a hybrid embossing folder and dies. Bye for now.